Hey folks, it's JayborinoPlays here, continuing Ascension of Duran. This is mission 6. This is actually the last mission before the epilogue, which I believe is just a cinematic map. But then there's a follow-up campaign called Dark Purposes that I'll be starting right after this. Anyway, map 6, Conquest. Crush your enemies and make your way towards the secretive Dominion Ghost Ops facility. How about that last mission, huh? Those trolly Nexi at the end. So much for the rebellion. Cerebert Kruller and most of his brood have been entirely destroyed. Duran, the rest of his brood is yours to command. Nice! Okay, so we actually are seeing the rise of Duran here. Thank you very much, my queen. Your generous gift is greatly appreciated. Destroy the Protoss and Terran commanders looks like it's going to be a kill everything map again. Well, really just killing the commanders, but we'll see. I trust that the Protoss commander Xarius was eradicated as well. I don't think so, Thor. Shows Maelstrom Crystal. Not only is he dead, but I also retrieved the crystal. It will take some time, but I believe that the power inside the crystal can eventually be unlocked. Excellent. Kerrigan, I believe the next phase of our plan is ready to be executed. So as expected, Duran is playing everybody. Indeed it is Cerebert. Duran, you said you knew where the Dominion Ghost facility was? Ghost faculty? Of course, there will be some resistance, but with the reinforcements from Cerebert Kruller's brood, they should be easily destroyed. I mean, we don't need those reinforcements. We've got the Shark Tooth. Super awesome battlecruiser. Make it happen then, Duran. Cerebert, make sure you lend Duran the proper assistance. So, am I technically playing as Thor, or am I playing as Duran? I'm not sure, because the way Kerrigan talks to us as if we're the Cerebert. It is time for the second phase of my plan to begin as well. Xarius, have the coordinates for the planets laid out. Have the coordinates for the planets been laid out for my ship? Yes, my lord. You can begin the settlement of the moons at any time. Maybe this is him seeding the hybrids. I assume this is him seeding hybrids around. Contact this Terran. He will help you set up the experimental stasis cells. That is all. Our meeting is over. So, from the perspective of SC1, we don't know who the Terran is. But it's possible, I mean, you know, now that we know what happened in SC2, the person who made these maps didn't know about SC2, but theoretically this is him setting up the Mobius Foundation as well. Alrighty. This map is huge. This map is huge. Okay, bump up that game speed. Oh dear. The Protoss are attacking, sending in skippers as well as the Shark Tooth. You guys are gonna run away right now. You guys are gonna run away right now. Yep, get him! Yes, Shark Tooth. Nice, okay. Now let's get mining. Got some cool music happening here. We've got 2 bases. Cerebert, I would expect very heavy resistance from both the Terrans and Protoss in this area. There seems to be 3 main Protoss and Terran strike forces, as well as a general leading the fleets of both races. If we can take out these generals and most of their forces, then our enemies should retreat. Most of their forces. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, start getting this going here. Oh dear. Oh dear. You guys need to make something. There's just larvae sitting around here. Interesting. Terrans, you are in a direct conflict between the Protoss and Zerg. Leave this area immediately or you shall be swept away with the Zerg. Oh, he's got a nice little interesting portrait there. Look at that. Okay, you back up here, Ultralisk. We can save you. And we managed to survive here. Let's just see if we can... Okay, well, kill him. Kill the... Yes, okay, great. There we go. And I'd love to get more lurkers for this area. So we managed to hold on to this. They're still attacking from down here. I don't know if we're meant to hold on to this. Maybe I should send the Shark Tooth. And these guys over here. We have another hive or hatchery up here. Okay, so you guys get mining. Just make overlords right now. And I kind of want to send the Shark Tooth down there. The Shark Tooth getting some of its health back, which is great. So we have a Nidus Canal here, and this doesn't appear to be connected to anything. This is, I guess, where this is all connected. The big question is, are they going to be leaving my main base alone or attacking it? I don't know. I'm gonna get another Evo chamber so we can get triple upgrades, and I might as well. I could get my Spire right away too. All right, Sharktooth, get down there. I want to try to hold on to this area down here. So burrow, burrow, burrow. They seem to have some sort of detection over here I'd love to get rid of. Okay, so we've got that down there going. And I'm going to send a drone through here so that we can set up a base down here. I'm going to take this kind of slow here. We've got a large area to cover, so let's go ahead and make a hatchery. I think that's what we need. We need some sort of consistency. Okay, so let's go ahead and saturate this gas. Gas is going to be the main thing, as usual. Let's start getting all of our upgrades. We've got a nice little defiler here. That's lovely. Tempting to send this down. So these two bases at least are connected, so that's good. So I probably want to see what is all connected up in this area and try to hold on to all of this right now before we worry too much about this area down here, though I would really like to hold on to whatever's happening down here. Did he just try to... What did he just try to do? Maybe he just tried to attack. Maybe he couldn't see my stuff. So that's probably good. Let's get Pneumatized Carapace. Always a must. Let's get an Ultralisk Cavern. Do we not have a spawning pool? We must not have a spawning pool, so let's throw that down right here. We have this Queen, too. Okay, and then this hatchery is going to be really, really, really crucial. Soon enough. Okay, and I guess let's send some more drones through here and try to saturate this base. I'm going to get a second... Well, let's go ahead and set up some more colonies. So this is like my main area that I need to defend. I'm going to go ahead and get a Greater Spire. That might be a little hasty, but I'm doing it. And what I may do is just rally my armies through the Nidus Canal, but that really just depends. That really just depends on what we're up against, because we might be facing... Okay, we're still waiting on that spawning pool. Where did I did set it up, right? Okay, there it is. Because I might want to take out whatever's up on my side first. See, this is raised up, and I can see a missile turret. So yeah, I think there's some Terran bases near me, so I think I want to focus on that first. In fact, I think I definitely will do that. I'm going to get more drones, and then let's just get a bunch of Overlords. Let's go ahead and get chitinous plating, and then Overlords and Overlords. Trying to grab all these drones and get them all onto mineral patches. Down here, we have to saturate this area. We already have a Defiler, which is great, and getting metasynaptic nodes would be really helpful, so let's grab that. All right, now we can get some sunken colonies, set up more colonies, and more colonies, and let's move one or two of these lurkers up here. Okay, so we have our little forward outpost here, and if we can hold on to this area, we'll be in really good shape. Maybe anti-air is going to be our major issue, so I'm going to just get more drones. Yeah, get rid of those observers. I don't want those fucking around with me. All right, so I'm just going to go for really fast upgrades. So, Zergling movement speed, Hydralisk speed, and then we're going to have +2 coming up here pretty soon. We're going to be able to get Ultralisk speed here pretty soon, too. We're going to need a lot of anti-air, it looks like. So let's just set up a lot of spore colonies. Now, here's the main thing. It appears, well, maybe I'm misunderstanding this, but from my understanding, the Protoss and the Terran will be attacking each other. That's what it sounded like to me. I might be wrong. This guy's going to die. I don't want to fuck around with whatever's happening here. So I also learned, apparently my Sharktooth is supposed to have different abilities, which is quite interesting to me. I don't know what I should be expecting. But that's the other thing. You remember when we stole all those battle cruisers? We were supposed to see something out, like we were supposed to see a graphic on the Sharktooth that we saw on the other battle cruisers. So I think maybe the Sharktooth, something with the MPQs that dealt with the Sharktooth specifically, aren't working exactly how they were anticipated to. That's not a big deal. I'm just pointing it out. All right, so we're gonna get more of this stuff. Let's get Overlord Sight. Sure, Burrow. We started out with so much money. I'm just trying to get all this sorted out really fast. And then I'm just going to start pumping out Hydralisk, Ultralisk, and we're going to attack down south. Now, we don't have one of those Zerg mutators, and I should actually double-check that I don't have the option to build one. It's not like something I can build special, right? No. That would be really, really neat, though, is if there was that Zerg mutator that allowed me to upgrade air units, because there was no way to upgrade ground units, unfortunately. I don't really like how this guy just sort of sits around. Maybe they don't have a lot of energy and they're just rallying them up here. That's fine with me, actually. Okay, unburrow this, move him up. Cool. And again, we've got a nice little base here. So now we've got 4, 5. Do we not have 5, 5, and then 6 here? Okay, so we're a little oversaturated, but that's okay. I'm going to rally up to this area. Just start making Hydralisks like crazy. We're going to get +2 here pretty soon. We can get Consume. We can get Adrenal Glands. Anabolic Synthesis. That's what that upgrade's called. I haven't, I normally don't get that, so I don't really remember what it's called. So we're just going to do Zergling, Hydralisk, Ultralisk with a Defiler or two to just sort of start pushing through down to whatever is down in this direction. And the sooner we can take out the entire left side of the map, the better off we'll be. So it shows us where we need to go, and it said that they had 3 bases each. I might be incorrect about that, but that's crazy. We'll worry about that when we come to it. This is way too many drones. See, they're not attacking me. Again, I assume they're attacking each other, which is going to make this a little easier because I'm able to tech up and set up a ton of defense now, as they're probably theoretically fighting each other on this side of the map, which is awesome. So we also could get up to +4 upgrades last mission, so that's why I'm rushing upgrades. We'll see what the enemy can get. All right, so let's we need Overlords. I suppose let's get Overlords. We're gonna have to bring Overlords with us anyway, so let's go ahead and get some groups of them. Overlords. Okay, and I think we've gotten pretty much all the upgrades we want. Plague is fine, but I'd rather save my money because, yeah, it's 200, 200. I'd rather get some groups of Ultralisks so that we can start smashing through what I believe is going to be a Terran base down here just based on this red missile turret. So the red Terran haven't attacked me at all. They may not come online until later, which would be quite cool. I'm going to turn these into Devourers. Okay, yeah, I want to keep my units back because I don't want those High Templar getting close to me because they're just going to be so terribly annoying. I look like I just saw an EMP go off on the side of the screen. I need to get a Queen's Nest, because being able to spawn Broodling on those Templar would be really, really helpful. Okay, so you make an Ultralisk. I like how we just had random larva hanging out. So let's get MAC. All right, so that's +3 coming up. And now we can start getting groups of Ultralisks. A little heavy-handed there, but that's okay. And then Zerglings. And then Zerglings. And then we should have a nice group to start pushing through here. Let's go ahead and hotkey our Defiler to 2. And I need to hotkey my Shark Tooth to 1. Just hit F6 instinctively to save, but instead, Alt-S. Okay, and then we've got our Devourers just to save us in case they come with carriers or battle cruisers, which I anticipate they will. I like lurkers, and I like using them defensively, but I find them just kind of annoying to have to micro to push through enemy bases, so that's why I generally don't make them. Probably just want more Hydralisks at this point. That is what I'm going to do. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and unburrow this. Burrow them just a little bit further back. We can get more drones. We can get more drones if we want, and then just get like one sunken colony here, because they keep sending those single Templar up here. And again, the big thing is I think the Terran and the Protoss are distracting each other, unless the AI just isn't scheduled to come online until later. And that's very possible. Okay, so we made these drones. Go ahead and set up more colonies. I don't see a reason to not just blanket this whole area to make sure that we're not going to get flanked by air units or what have you. So what can Terran really make to fuck with me if I made like a shit ton of cheap Zerglings? Spider mines? Siege tanks, sort of, but with enough Zerglings, we can still get through those. All right, it looks like they're going to... Here comes Red. Red seems to be online now. Where are they going with these? I want to follow these just to make sure they're not dropping on me. No, see, I really think that all the AI is online, but they're fighting each other, which is actually really neat. I like that a lot. I mean, I like it a lot because I don't have to deal with it. Sure, oh, God. Okay, well, we found... Yeah, so there's definitely this stuff up here. I'm going to make this a spore colony. And I think it's time. I think we should just get this going. Everybody start attacking. It's annoying to have to A-click with everybody, but that's what we're going to do. And then, oops. Defiler, move on up. And the sooner we can push through this, the better. Just based on the size of this map, we might have to split. I really don't want to have to, though. So this is interesting. It looks like they've got like a big base set up. An interesting base set up here, where they were like blocked in with... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Dark Swarm here. They were like blocked in with Ugh, why can't I speak? They're blocked in with supply depots. All right, more Ultralisks. Let's go ahead and Dark Swarm back here. Great, great, great. And then you just move back to Filer. All right, so there's just a shit ton of tanks. We have to get in on these tanks. So destroy all these tanks. We've done a lot of damage. We just need to follow up quickly. Hydralisks, Hydralisks, Hydralisks. I suppose I could bring the Shark Tooth up. And yeah, the sooner I can get rid of this, the better. This is also an extra base that I can take. Okay, and I want to get more hatcheries, but I sort of want to get them down here. Okay, more Ultralisks is the way to go, I think. Oh yeah, they're definitely fighting each other. This is great. I do see them moving up in this direction, though, so I think maybe I need to make some spore colonies, because if one side ever overtakes the other, we're in, well, not big trouble, but we're in trouble. All right, lead with the Ultralisks. Follow up. Let's see if we can clean this up. We have another Dark Swarm if necessary. Or we should have enough. We should have enough energy for a Dark Swarm is what I mean. And these tanks are gone. It's possible that they sent these tanks out to destroy the Protoss, which is excellent. Hydralisks, get in there. And get in there. And our Defiler's still alive. They're sending units up from down here, so they must have more. And I'm just going to make more Zerglings. And if this goes fine, which I anticipate it will, then we'll just move all these units through the Nidus Canal and bring them down so we can start a new offensive on the green... Is it green Protoss? There's green Protoss down here, yeah, so... Let's see, we were attacked by White Terran at the beginning, so there's probably... Oh yeah, White Terran, I see in the bottom right there. Let's just keep this roll going, and how we doing on our upgrades? We can get level 4, so I'm just going to do that. And then let's start our air upgrades. So I don't like making Mutalisks against Terran, Brood War Terran, because what that means is they have Valkyries, and they're just going to tear through my air units. Valkyries also still very good against Guardians, too. They're just good in general. Okay, and the big question is this connected in any way? What happens if I right-click over here? Where do my units try to go? You're going to be 7. Okay, they're trying to run through this area. All right, so let's lead with the Ultralisks, move up with the Defiler, and then let's just keep pushing down the left side of the map. Getting rid of red is going to be a big deal, I think. I think. Okay, and they don't seem to have nearly as strong of a defense. And this is, again, how, I've said this in the past, how Brood War AI tends to work, is what it does is, so this is a red base, and we had a red base further up. And what generally happens is that the red Terran that are down at this base are going to send all of their units up to try to save the associated red base that was up here. So the defenses of this base effectively get stripped if you push your way through the other red base. And if you follow up fast enough, this base will not have time to rebuild their stuff. And it seems like there's even more red units coming up from elsewhere. So that's pretty neat, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get more units as quickly as possible. We'll saturate this soon enough. Could probably pull some of these drones off. Okay, extractor. And yeah, look at that. A lot of tanks. So this is just how it's been. Let's go ahead and rally up to this area. Ultralisks and Zerglings. It really seems like Zerglings are the right choice here. I really want to finish this off and continue pushing. I really have to. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Might as well just get all our remaining upgrades. We got Plague. And I could make a bunch of Guardians down here with the anticipation of starting to attack into the Protoss. So let's go ahead and get some Mutalisks. It's interesting how we had that Mutator last mission, but not now. Okay, let's focus on gas, because that's going to be our long-term issue. Hydralisks, Ultralisks, Zerglings. Okay, let's just push through these tanks right now. Who cares about the cloaked wraiths? And, oh god, oh god. Get up here, get up here. And we need overlords. No, 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 get up here and attack this. Yeah, go ahead and attack the Ultralisk, that's fine. Oh, they tried to recall it out. Well done. All right, you drones, come over here. Hydralisk, Hydralisk, Hydralisk. Now, it certainly seems like the enemy AI is online right now. Okay, so we've got this stuff coming up. We have to finish up red. Okay, and yes, I need to send overlords, and I've been trying to build them rather than just moving these down here like an idiot. Hydralisk, Zergling. There we go. Spore colony, Spore colony. And yeah, if they come up here, then that's fine. Okay, so it's time. We have enough Ultralisks now. We still have our Defiler up. Wraiths, whatever. And yeah, it seems like red is now like online, quote unquote. So this is the time to try to push through and complete this attack and find the main red base is probably all the way down in the bottom left. So let's get going. They are trying to rebuild. Our Ultralisks are pushing through. +4 is done on the ground, which is awesome. And we can get +4 in the air, too. So you guys turn into Guardians. Gonna get another hatchery in this area. All right, you guys need to. You guys really need to just keep going. That's sorry, Overlord, but you're gonna die. And we can see these spider mines, so we need to come down here and destroy them. Wow, that's a lot of spider mines. Now let's move on up and get rid of all of these. Oh god. We can use this as bait. It's just a giant minefield down here. Interesting. Meanwhile, we can send some Zerglings out to destroy these or die trying. That's not a big deal if they do. All right, we fought our way through the minefield, so we're going to back up. We're going to rally our hatcheries to here now. Ultralisk, Zergling, Zergling. Not enough gas. So now we have another base to take. Okay, and then we're building up another force in anticipation. We need more overlords as well. Okay, well, that's a Scourge. That's fine. That's fine. All right. But yeah, it's sad that now we don't have access to the really cool, the other really cool Zerg hero stuff. Just not something we get anymore. So let's come on down here and take this gas. Again, gas, just taking all the gas. What's going on here? Thought I saw a disruption web. Yeah, they're still attacking each other up here, which is great. So that means also once we start pushing through stuff, we'll have the opportunity to, looks like the white Terran finally pushed through whatever Protoss was up in this direction. Let's scout this out. Okay, I would love to get more Ultralisks. Move up here and here and here. And we got rid of all those mines. All right, Overlords. Overlords and Overlords. And in this base, we have another base building here. You coming up here and mine. Are we getting mined out anywhere? Not really. We're not mined out anywhere. Just want to ration our drones into specific locations. All right, I'm going to save. We've pushed through most of this area, so it's time to continue pushing into red. Again, because that minefield is gone. It seems like they have even another base, but again, we've been whittling away their defenses this whole time. Okay, Overlord, move away. I actually got to be diligent with that Irradiate, because that really can annihilate a lot of my forces. Okay, let's see if we can just kill this. Yes. So I think our biggest advantage is our upgrades right now. We have access to so many cool upgrades, specifically like, well, +4. It's not like so many cool upgrades, but there are a lot of upgrades. And being able to take all of these bases is actually a really big deal. We just spread our drones out. So it's almost like the red Terran is just a big feeding frenzy for me. Okay, we have more units. Well, not really. It's one Ultralisk, but it's something. Okay, you guys keep going, and I'm just throwing away my units for the most part, but that's just how I play this race. As I've said many times in the past, this is just how I roll with Zerg. Okay, Len, we're just cleaning this up bit by bit. Get some drones. Get some drone. We're going to make drones right now. And they're all going to rally up to my other units, but once they're up here, we'll just set up another hatchery with more gas, and we'll be in good shape. Okay, set this up here. And then meanwhile, we're going to get more Mutalisks. Okay. And we're just going to keep... I'm just doing the same thing over and over. Just over and over. You know, we build a sizable ground force, not a 200-200 force, and keep pushing south. And as we keep pushing south, eventually we'll get to the bottom. We have not found a ramp down, so I don't think this is connected in any way, which is actually quite interesting. I mean, it's not that interesting, but it's something. All right, you guys mine. Interesting that we caught these drones on their way. Quite helpful. You guys start mining here, and again, I'm just spreading out my drones. Again, I almost feel like these red bases are meant to be here to be destroyed. Right, drone. We're gonna set up another base. Okay, well, you all have to move here. And the biggest thing are the geysers. As we set up these geysers, we are just in such terribly good shape. All right, this is gonna get mined out, and I don't want to go too overboard with drones, because if you go too overboard with drones, what happens is then you don't have enough supply to make a large enough army. So now we can make Ultralisks. Our Ultralisks are so crazy. Look at this. 7 armor. That's pretty much as good as a Tarask at this point, I think. I mean, Tarask would be better if he had the same upgrades, but because we don't have a Tarask, we're functioning as if we have Tarask here. Okay, and let's check for another big minefield. There's only one way to go, which is down here. It's tempting to just go at this point. How's our Sharktooth doing? Just kind of sitting out. That's fine. You guys turn into the Devourers. I'm more concerned about anti-air at this point. Okay, do this. You come up here and mine. Yep. Come on down, Ultralisks. You're what I want. You are the light, you are the way. We're going to get a lot of Hydralisks as well, just because, as we see, there's a lot of spider mines all over the place. You can start mining here. Eventually, you'll start returning to the correct place. With this amount of Overlords, it's a little, it's challenging to tell how many units we actually have here. Let's get going. Let's go ahead and go, and we'll see what's left. We'll move up with our Defiler in case we want to use it. We still have Ultralisks flooding their way down here. Okay, kill the Valkyries. All right, move on up. We're gonna Dark Swarm right here. Get in the swarm. And this is pretty well defended too, but theoretically this is it. This is everything that's here. Okay, back up. Back all the way up, and we're just gonna keep going. We have a whole new group of units here, specifically Ultralisks, that can keep the pressure on. And really, it's just the amount of spider mines is just sort of annoying. Zerglings and Hydralisks, and then what's going on here? Get more Mutalisks for our inevitable push onto Protoss. Looks like there's a base up here that we can take that's very close to us. I suppose let's come up and take this too. Okay, and we've auto-attacked to victory down here. Great, great, great. Let's just keep eyes on all these spider mines, and we'll be just fine. So you guys come over in this direction. Not you, Defiler, though. And this Ultralisk is probably still up here from when Wraiths were attacking it. Okay, and we've got Overlord coverage pretty much everywhere to check out for spider mines. I really can't see how we can lose at this point. We have so many bases. The only problem is now we're open to attacks from multiple directions. There is a ramp all the way down here, which is interesting. Okay, you guys keep attacking. You guys keep attacking. And I believe that's just all of red. So if red is gone, we own the entire left side of the map with tons of money everywhere. Again, it's mostly just that gas income that we need. This is looking good. There's so much micromanagement to do here. You guys come on down here, and there's more bases to take, and I don't need them at this point, which is crazy to say. Okay, so I just kind of want to peek down here and see what this area even is, and see if there's a way to connect with my other base up there. And as we just slowly take out more and more of this, it's really tempting to just make a suicide group of Mutalisks or something and go for those corner Nexi and command centers. Just go straight for them. I don't know. It's not really necessary to do that, but I want to, understandably, I think. So let's take what we... Well, let's save right now. But let's take what we have and see if we can somehow become connected with my other group of units. And it's going to be harder than it seems, I imagine. But we can attack from the other direction with Mutalisk Guardians. So let's do that. I don't remember making these drones. Mutalisks and Mutalisks, you guys are going to be Guardians. We are +4 in the air, yes. Defiler, why don't you come on down? Reinforcing down here is going to be annoying, and this is where I might just start railing all of my upper... Yeah, I'm going to start railing all of my upper stuff to the Nidus Canals. And then we have more... Wow, we have actually a lot of infrastructure here. I have so many hatcheries to hotkey, but now I have to be judicial with which ones I do hotkey, because the ones on the high ground are annoying to have to rally through the Nidus Canal. Is this just all walled in? No, it's not. Okay. That would have been strange. I'm just going to grab my groups and just start auto-attacking up to this green base and just see what happens. The layout of this map is really cool. I heard something get mind-controlled there. Here's a green base. They took one of my Ultralisks. And I see they've been stealing Terran units, too. That's pretty cool, Okay, and then meanwhile, we're going to grab my Guardians and attack over here. Is this... Yeah, it is connected. It is connected. And we're going to have my Guardians follow them. You guys are going to turn into Guardians as well. Spore and Spore. And this... Oh, I see. So the teal Terran actually wiped this whole area out. Okay, Sharktooth, you need to get in there. Well, we do have our connection here. Oh, I never built this base. I thought I built a base up here. It doesn't matter. We don't need it. Sharktooth, you and you. We do have to find the pink base, though. It is time. Oh, nice. Infested Terran. What a guy. All right, so now we've got our huge, fatty group here. Next is... Well, if we can find the peach Terran, that would be nice. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7... And then we've got 8 and 9 down here. 8 and 9. And let's go ahead and get more Guardians. And we just have to start finding stuff. So I'm just going to start sending Overlords all over the map just to look for stuff. These Overlords are sacrificial and they're going to die. And then meanwhile, we'll just grab our other Overlords and bring them down here. But this is just sort of what we need to do at this point, unfortunately, is just start looking around. Find that peach base right here, actually. We want to destroy this peach base. I'm hopeful that there's a ramp to get in here because it seems like the peach Terran are quite frightening because they wiped out this big green base. And the sooner we can get rid of this, the better. Alternatively, we can avoid it and try to push up towards the actual Terran and Protoss. This is crazy. How long have I been recording? It's 3 o'clock now. When did I even start? Again, I might want to split this. We've made some serious progress. I do kind of want to continue right now, though. Is this connected? Okay, there's a ramp here. Okay, so air units move down in this direction. We're going to hang out until we find out the correct way to go. And we're just going to grab some ground units and auto-attack over to this peach base. All right. The only thing I regret is it's interesting how he was like, oh, sending in skippers, but they were, you know, we aren't able to build them, unfortunately. All right, so air units follow up. Get in there. Get in there. We still have our single defiler. And we just got to find a way up here. I don't know if there is a way up here, but now we have to rebuild all of our overlords because they're all dead. Select and overlords. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like there is not a way up here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But hey, we are plus 4/4 in the air, so we should be able to wipe this out. Ow. You guys move away. And I need overlords. I need at least one overlord. Okay, and these devourers are looking pretty good. Pretty good. Now, all these overlords are going to sit over the Nidus Canal. We need to move them away. You overlord, just hold position and slowly die. And this is worth it. I'm on the lookout for Valkyries, but it looks... Oh, there's one right there. Okay, kill the Valkyries. Sharktooth can also do that. Kill the Valkyries. Did they just miss? Did they just, like, fail to attack? All right, and again, I'm just sort of tracking down air units with my Devourers, and I think maybe it's time we just get more Mutalisks. Guardians, move on over here. And then air units, I suppose we should just get going here. All right, Yamato this. And attack, and attack. Yes! The ghosts! The ghosts are helping me. See, I have to be careful with who I attack. Because if you attack the wrong people, the other group that you don't want to be in control is going to seize control and then just fuck you. So you do have to be a little careful there. Now it's time, I'd say, to attack up to this Peach base. Peach base. Move on up here. Nothing in these bunkers is good for me. All right, this Peach base is also gone. So again, the Protoss and the Zerg are killing each other. This is huge. This is really, really good for me. I really kind of want to go for Protoss first because I hate them. Protoss are blue. They're up here. There might be a white base in the way. Oh, sorry, buddy. Let these guys try to hold off the incoming Protoss attacks. That's fine with me. And again, it's really being judicial with which enemies to leave alive and where. Okay, well now I think I can just rally all my hatcheries just up to here, which is crazy. 9, and you're gonna be 0, and we're just gonna rally everything up here, and you know my units can just run. We're gonna make Mutalisks because we're gonna make a lot of Devourers. So that's what this group is gonna be. We still have a decent amount of ground units here, so we're in good shape. Sharktooth, I like you a lot, but I think I'm just gonna send you home right now. I'm a little nervous. I'm also going to save in case you, for whatever reason, get intercepted on your way back. That would be really unfortunate. But I just need you to hang out back here and just make sure you don't die. Send more Overlords, too. And we're going to be maxed out once all these Mutalisks get up here. Okay. And I think I'm going to start pushing my way across the top of the map and go for the Protoss Commander. And theoretically, and I don't know if this is true or not, but theoretically, the Protoss Commander... Killing the Protoss Commander may nullify the Protoss forces. I don't know if that's definitely the case, but if it is, we're in really good shape. I see a Protoss attack coming at me right here. What are they at? They're at 323, so they've effectively caught up to me. Okay, so let's do more Devourers. Here comes some larger attacks. We're going to get the Sharktooth in there. We have enough Lurkers where I think we're fine, but let's Yamato... Okay, so we've opened Pandora's box, I think. Okay, so we're gonna do Guardians and Devourers. And if we're attacking into Terran, then there's gonna be, you know, Valkyries, but we should be fine because we have a really large force. Oh, you dicks. Sharktooth, this is you. Kill these. We're gonna make drones and just rebuild sunken colonies. Oh, buddy. Okay, you're just going to go back here right now. These drones that are just hanging out, that are done, they've done their duty. We're going to send down to another base that's still mining happily. We're going to take this base down here just in case, though I don't think it's super necessary. We're going to do it. And it's time. Guardian Devourer plus 4/4. I'd say we're in the best shape of our lives, and we're going for that Protoss Commander. Oh, all of you, this is not where you need to be. This is not where you need to be. Drones, come back here. And we're just going to start pushing our way through this white area to get to the blue nexus. And I don't have enough vision on this map, and we are sort of hamstrung by trying to scout because there's just crap all over the map. Haha, crap all over the map. Looks like a dead end. So we may have to fight our way. Is there even... I hope there's a ground path. If there's not, then I'm going to be ornery about it. But let's move down here. I really want to get rid of the blue Protoss. So what I'm thinking is maybe we do most of this mission here, and then we finish it next time and then show the epilogue, because there is an epilogue after this. I'm surprised we haven't been nuked at all or anything like that. Okay, attack over here. And it's just we can replace our forces in, like, the blink of an eye. So that's why, ultimately, I think this is fine. Oh, there is a ground path. There is a ground path. Maybe this is all going to connect in some way. Everybody attack up here and up here. Good, good, good. They're taking the other pathways. And we're getting some good scouting information just by auto-attacking. I'm just kind of throwing units away to do this, but it's totally worth it because I need that vision. I need that fatty vision. All right, so there's blue Protoss down here. Most likely they're constantly attacking this peach base. There's green Protoss down here, too. It seems like the Terran is sort of lost on every front, which is very bad. So you guys come up here, and let's go ahead and remake some sunken colonies. You guys get out of the way. It's like this small stuff isn't even like worth my time to try to micro. It's funny. Okay, well, this Guardian's dead. Dead. Okay, so Guardians first. We're going to attack over in this direction, and let's see where they make it to, and see how if this is connected at all. Ground units, you do this as well. It's just getting to that nexus and finding the Protoss commander. And if we can do that, and if the Protoss get taken out, at least the blue Protoss, then we are square. For a second, I thought that maybe the Terran had wiped this base out. That would have been fucking awesome, but unfortunately, no. I'd much rather fight late-game Terran and have to avoid some irradiates than anything else. All right, we're fighting them on multiple fronts. All right, hit the carrier specifically, please. Devourers attack slow, but they can take a beating. Wow. Oh, this is the commander. All right, attack the commander. Attack him. He's got a lot of shields, but if we can kill him, then we have effectively won. I might be throwing away my units down here, but that's okay, as long as we kill Admiral Aka Yaka Waka. There we go. Ah, they became neutral! The Protoss commander has been killed. Their warships were never a match for the Zerg. Fuck, no they weren't. Holy shit, we got fucked up down here, but you know what? It's over. We did it. The question I have is, if this, if the Protoss are gone, what about the green Protoss? Will they still be causing me problems? Nope, these are marked as neutral. Yes! Yes. Oh, this is huge. Wow, okay. So the Terran might be distracted for a little bit of time. The Terran may be distracted for a small amount of time as they decide, they're going to still be attacking their way through some of the neutral Protoss buildings. Oh, what a dream this is. We have so many Devourers. This is crazy. So these guys need to move. Sharktooth, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, you just focus on getting well. All right, so just go down here. So the Peach Terran are actually the real Terran. I thought the Peach Terran were just another faction. It was the Red Terran that were the shitty ones. All right, so what I'm going to do is make a cut here. And then when we come back, I'm going to finish this mission up, and we're going to watch the epilogue. Alrighty, so I hope you're enjoying this. This certainly is quite interesting. This map is enormous, but the fact that you can destroy the Protoss Nexus and the commander to wipe them out is good enough for me. Alrighty, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.